Welcome back YouTube to another video. This is my top 20 wide receivers. I'm at a different venue right now, so I can't be too loud talking about it. But this was a really tough list to make because I swear, look who's 15. I feel like everyone from 7, 8 through 20 are all so close. And there were still people off the list that could be in the list. So it was a really tough list to do. There's a lot of talented receivers in the NFL right now. There's actually like a stupid amount because I know rookies made it. CeeDee Lamb didn't make it. Michael Gallup didn't make it. Robert Woods didn't make it. So it's just crazy. Let's start with 20. I got Chris Godwin. Solid receiver for the Bucs. Definitely a number 2 option though behind Mike Evans. 19, Tyler Boyd. Very underrated receiver. Very consistent. Very good slot receiver. 18, Curtis Samuel. I think mostly I put him up here in the top 20 because I think he's going to have a great season this year. A breakout season. Did pretty good last year, but I think he's going to do better this year. 17, Kenny Golladay, one of my favorite receivers. If he could stay healthy, he could be top 10, but he has injury issues and he's going to a really bad franchise. 16, AJ Brown made the Pro Bowl last year with an injury on his knee that he had surgery on. That's crazy. So he's a great talent, and he's only in his third year. 15, Justin Jefferson in his second season had a phenomenal rookie season. He'll probably be in the top 10 after this season. 14, Calvin Ridley, very consistent receiver for the Falcons. Has been banged up a little bit, but we'll see if he can go full goal this season. 13, Scary Terry McLaurin, tremendous receiver for Washington football team. They got 2 tremendous receivers now. 12, Julio. I think he fell off a little bit. He got banged up a couple times last year. He has locker room issues now, and his contract's really bad. So I'm going off of everything. 11, Odell. I think Odell Beckham Jr. is gonna have his best season yet with the Browns. I think he's gonna be really, really good. He might be a fantasy cop if any of you play fantasy football. 10, Keenan Allen, a possessing demon. He gets like 100 receptions every season. I swear, cause he's good for 100 receptions every year and 1,000 yards. So if you want a consistent fantasy receiver, he's definitely a lock. Number 9, Allen Robinson. Is there any other questions? No matter what quarterback he has, he will dominate. Blake Bortles, Nick Foles, Mitchell Trubisky. He has like 1,000 yards with all those quarterbacks and more. Especially with Blake Bortles, he had 1,600 yards. Then unfortunately he tore his ACL, but he's just a great receiver. That's all I gotta say about that. 8, Mike Evans, probably out of all these people, probably the best red zone threat here. He's a touchdown machine. Little less on the route running side, but he's just a touchdown high, deep monster. 7, Amari Cooper, in my opinion, the best route runner in the NFL. That's why he's in the top 7. His route running ability is absolutely amazing, and he has great coordination on sideline catches, so he's a tremendous receiver. 6, DK Metcalf. What can I say? He's an animal, Calvin Johnson-like. Not Calvin Johnson, obviously, but Calvin Johnson-like. DK Metcalf is the monster. That's all I really got to say about that. 5, Tyreek Hill. He's like the toughest person in the rank, but he's definitely a top 5 receiver. He can be used anywhere as a running back, receiver, bubble screens. He's a deep threat. He's a great receiver. He's for sure top 5. 4, Michael Thomas. Might get some hate, but I think Michael Thomas is a top 4 receiver. If he's healthy, no one can guard him. Like, people like to say he's a slant boy, but I mean, if he's running run route, why can't you stop it? That's how good he is. And he's not really a slant boy. His average catch is like above 14, and that's not really slants. But yeah, the hate's doesn't make sense to me. Number 3, DeAndre Hopkins. Could have went either way with these top 3, but I think DeAndre Hopkins is 3. Been a little bit one-dimensional for the Cardinals, but it works. It does work, but I think number 2 is Stefon Diggs. I really love Stefon Diggs for the Bills. Josh Allen and him are going to have a great future in the future. I'm excited to watch them play. He had like a lot of receptions. Don't know exact amount, but I think number 1 is Davante Adams. He's been number 1 for the past 2 years. He's a tremendous route runner, just like Amari Cooper. He can catch anything. He makes it look easy. So that is my top 20 receivers. Pause it. Let me know who missed the cut or what your favorite one is. And be on the lookout for my top 15 tight ends tomorrow. That will be the end of the video, and peace.